Hopefully you are all good and welcome to this YouTube video. I have absolutely no idea where this is going to go in this kind of new YouTube series of mine, but if you're new to the channel or you've never seen me before, my name is Connor and I'm an online coach, and essentially I'm just obsessed with fitness, and this YouTube channel is going to be all about fitness. So at the moment I'm on a little bit of a crazy fitness, I don't really know what to call it, just kind of exploring all elements of fitness. At the moment I am doing lots of CrossFit, high rocks, running in general. I'm also training for a triathlon, also run my own online coaching business, and essentially I want to document me doing all of that stuff, life in general as well. And yeah, so today I am training specifically for triathlon. If you don't know what a triathlon is, you basically do a swim, you then do a cycle, and then you do a run. Today I'm training for the cycle and run portion. So I'm going to do a 30-minute cycle and then I'm going to do a 5k. The triathlon that I'm preparing for is just a sprint triathlon, so it's a 750 meter lake swim. It is then I believe a 20 odd k cycle and then a 5k run. So that's what I'm preparing for today. In terms of dates, I'm doing the triathlon in July. I've also got quite a few CrossFit competitions that I'm training for, and I am also training for a high rocks men's pro doubles high rocks in Germany, and that's at the back end of September. But at the moment we're specifically focusing on triathlon whilst keeping up all the muscle tissue that I currently have, whilst kind of keeping up the running for high rocks and also keeping up my fitness and quite specific skills for CrossFit as well. So today I'm at the gym. I'm going to do, as I said, a 30-minute cycle, and then I'm going to go into a run. There's not anything particularly interesting, but I'll get a few clips when I get into the gym. I'm just getting a little bit of water down me. Typical, my AirPods are out of battery, so I'm just charging these now, but I'm literally at the gym now, just waiting for these to charge. We'll get in there and get started.
Yes. Mega dick. Oh, slipped.
Yes, all done. That was horrible. I have no idea what's on my face. Anyway, we'll roll with it. Tough session, pretty tough. First time getting used to running after cycling, and it is quite difficult, it honestly is. In a weird way, I prefer it to just running straight out the gate, because I'm someone that takes a long time to warm into a run. It's probably because I don't warm up properly. So the bike is kind of acting as a little bit of a warm up for the run. For the run for me. Having said that, obviously on the day I've got to do an actual swim as well, so we'll see. But it felt good, it honestly did. 30 minutes on the bike, and then how far did I run? Just under 3k or just over 3k. I don't really want to be running 5k every single time after the bike, just because I do have a lot of other fitness in the week as well. And obviously on the day it's only 5k, and I know I can run 5k very easily, so I don't need to be doing 5k on every single session. It's more so just getting used to those transitions And I personally believe the most difficult transition will be from the bike to the run. So yeah, anyway, heading back now. I've got a lot of work to do today, so I need to crack on. And the next time you see me will probably be maybe just taking you through a bit of a topic later in this video. This is quite the look. I'm liking it though. Bit tight. Well, you say that actually. It's actually quite loose around my waist. I believe they're usually meant to be this tight, so that's good. I do actually need to get a tripod for this because doing this all day is annoying. But yeah, anyway, we're ready to go on the bike ride. Today, we are doing a bike ride from where I live to Kingston and back, and we'll probably grab a coffee halfway there. I do not have a road bike at the moment, simply because the road bike that I want to buy is probably this price of a small family car, and I'm basically saving up for it. So I've got a mountain bike at the moment that I'm using, so yeah, that's the plan. I'm also renting a bike for the triathlon. I'm going to rent the bike for 2 triathlons, see if I actually like doing triathlons, and then I'll buy a bike. An absolute spaceship of a bike. So that's the plan. Duration of the ride, no idea. I'm basically gonna cycle. I'm basically gonna cycle for an hour, probably. I reckon that's how long it will take me to get to Kingston and back. And then every time I do this route, I'm just going to try and beat my time. It's that simple. This is the first road bike that I've actually done during this triathlon prep. All of my rides so far have been actually on a spin bike or a watt bike or a Concept 2 bike. So I actually haven't done any proper bike riding. So I'm excited for it. It makes it so much easier, because you can just have fun with it. You're distracted by the scenery, etc, etc. So we'll go and get it done, and I'll keep you posted on how I get on. Peace. Hi, can I get a flat white please? And a chocolate chip cookie, please. Thank you. Right, just stopped off for a flat white. We'll give it a test. Nothing wrong with that. And then we went for the chocolate chip cookie, which a pigeon is currently eyeing up, so I'm going to be careful. Not great. Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, the cookie's a bit average. Oh my god. This pigeon. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, just stopped off for a quick break. I've done about 47 minutes so far. It is significantly more difficult on the road when you're on a mountain bike, because mentally when you see other cyclists out and they're all on road bikes, you're just so much slower, so it's very, very difficult to keep up with anyone and kind of gauge your pace. And yeah, you're just generally quite slow on a mountain bike on the road, but it's good training because it is significantly more difficult with the wide tyres, and you're in a wide position, so you're not very aero. It's quite good training, so I'm enjoying it. But I am very excited to get road bike. I'm not gonna lie, all these pigeons around me, it's kind of making this experience not particularly nice. I've kicked about 10 pigeons. Nightmare. Oh, the worst.
That little tinker there, yeah.
You can tell they're accustomed to
Yeah,
humans.
helping themselves. I mean, you'd think this one would do something about getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So at the moment, it is a little bit of a challenge getting all this volume in, just because I'm balancing so many different sports and kind of fitness pursuits, should we say. So I've got CrossFit, normal gym, obviously the triathlon stuff, swim, bike, run, and then also I play tennis, not to any decent level, just for fun on a Thursday. And obviously balancing that with running a business and friendships, relationships, life, family, etc. is a little bit difficult, but it's certainly within my time availability, working for myself and being able to dedicate a lot of time towards essentially getting in the best shape of my life, which physically and visually I definitely have done. But I want to bring essentially all three elements together of being mentally very, very strong and in an amazing place, whilst also physically and visually looking great, and also have the cardio side as well, which I've never really done before. When I've been in the best shape of my life visually, it's actually very difficult to have a high quality of life from like a fun perspective and having a social life, etc. So I am excited to try and get all three in a very, very good spot. And right now everything is like amazing. Like, I am in good shape. I look pretty decent considering the amount of diverse training I do, and mentally I am in a very good place. But really pushing the limit of all of those elements is going to be quite fun and interesting. So yeah, I'm a little bit new to this YouTube thing. I think previously I used to really struggle with YouTube videos because I was such a perfectionist, and I still am, but I wanted it to be like super high quality and amazing lighting and with the best camera. But this is just on my iPhone, sitting down, having a chat, which I think's quite nice. Anyway, today is Thursday. I don't even know the actual date, the 23rd of May. Today, I'd usually have a business mentoring call with my mate Barney, but we're not doing that today because he's away on holiday. I've literally just got up, gone straight for this ride. I'm playing tennis later today, which I'm excited for. and a bit of admin work, emails, etc., a bit of content. But other than that, it's just a training day, nice and chilled. Me and Bella are going down to the beach house, down to the south coast later today, which will be fun. Nice chilled weekend. I need to get a swim in whilst I'm down there, and a couple of training sessions. I don't know if I'm going to fit a run in. On Monday, I do have a Murph event, which is basically a 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then a 1 mile run, all with a weighted vest. I may or may not do that. It depends if I stay down by the beach on Sunday night, if I can get back in time for Monday, but we'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling. But I would like to do that because it's quite a nice CrossFit community vibe thing to do every year. But we'll see. Right, back on the bike. I have decided that, let me stop quickly because it's going to be too windy. I've decided that I'm going to quickly go to Cycle Exchange, which is basically a pre-owned bike shop. So you get a lot of value there. And I'm going to go and look at some bikes just for something to do, to be honest, because I don't want to cycle back yet. And we'll go and see what they have to offer. Also, for anyone that doesn't live near London, this is Bushy Park, which is in Kingston. And there's just deer wandering around. There's a cafe. That's where me and Barney always used to park for our half marathon training. And then we'll cycle down here, across, over the bridge to the bike shop. So had a good look around in there. There's some very, very nice bikes. I've definitely got expensive taste. Like all the ones I like the look of are about £5,000, £6,000. So yeah, we'll go and get back to work so we can buy one. So I decided to take a little bit of a detour through the woods on the way home. I was just getting a little bit bored of the roads. Again, it's fine on a road bike, but it's just I'd rather mountain bike in the woods and road bike on the roads. So that's why I'm definitely gonna keep this bike, because I do love getting out in the woods. Yeah, these woods, kind of back of Claygate, Esher, if anyone knows that area. Quite nostalgic, because me and my dad always used to cycle through here. I don't actually know where I'm going because I don't know this part of the woods that well. I know Oxshott Woods like the back of my hand, but I don't know it that well around here, so I'm gonna have to try and navigate home. Right, we are nearly back. Yeah, like I said, I'd rather take a slightly more off-road bike route when I'm on the mountain bike. I love this part. It's just I'm pretty sure it's called like Telegraph something hill, probably, because it's very hilly. Anyway, I'll cycle up to the top of this, dip down on the other side, and then we'll nearly be back home. So in the final segment of this video, I want to go through what my current training program is. So over here somewhere, I'm going to put a graph up, a chart, a table, should we say, which will take you through my current training program, my very scientific training program right here. So Monday is basically a strength session. What I mean by strength session is just your typical gym session, pushing movements and pulling movements, no lower body movements. And then that goes into swim, the first swim of the week, which is usually a 30-minute just swim session. We're not going for any distances. I'm basically just trying to swim consistently for 30 minutes. Sometimes I'll play around with the floats. That sounds weird. Or put the flippers on and just basically swim for 30 minutes. Nothing too scientific there. On Tuesday, I've got bike into run, so that's practicing bike into run transitions. I'll do 30 minutes on the bike into basically a run, which is around 3K. Wednesday is CrossFit, which will just be a CrossFit conditioning session. That's already programmed for me. I just turn up. And then in the evening, I'll basically do swim 2, which is probably, this is what I've been doing recently, is basically a 500 or 750 meter kind of time trial. So I'll beat my time, attempt to beat my time every single week. Thursday is bike in the morning, which was in this video. So I'll actually go out for a physical bike ride, and I play tennis. I'm playing tennis this evening. It's Thursday today, so I'm playing tennis this evening. That's just a bit of a laugh, basically. I'm not particularly good at tennis, so it's just a bit of fun. Friday is a strength session, so just strength on a Friday. Although I am going to have to swim tomorrow because I didn't swim on Wednesday. Saturday is CrossFit. That's at 10 AM, a conditioning CrossFit session. And then Sunday is a long run. I haven't, to be completely honest, I haven't really been doing that long run recently. The long run there is more to keep used to running a relatively decent distance, around 6, 7, 8, 9, 10K. So I'm still in good nick for high rocks. But at the moment, we're essentially just focusing on keeping the running where it's at so that I can do my triathlon as fast as possible, whilst basically retaining all of my strength and getting better at CrossFit, whilst kind of moving towards the triathlon stuff. So that's that. Again, there's a lot of elements. There's strength, there's cardio work, there's conditioning work, there's anaerobic, there's aerobic work in there. There's new skills like swimming, there's new skills that I want to develop like CrossFit, or specific elements within CrossFit itself. Bike, getting used to that. I've been riding a bike since like the day I was born, so I'm used to that, but more so the conditioning around it and just pushing myself a little bit harder. And that is pretty much it for this episode. I don't plan these episodes out, I just film them, have fun with it. I think previously I used to take YouTube quite seriously, and that actually kind of prevented me from actually putting content out consistently because I was, again, just trying to be a complete perfectionist about it. But we're just going to have fun with it, film what I want to film, have fun with it. And yeah, I don't know if this is going to be the end of the video. It might be, depends how long the video is so far. I've already edited most of it and it's around 20 minutes. So once I add this in there straight after filming this, we'll see. If this is the end of the video, do all those YouTube things, give it a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And again, if this is the end of the video, I'll see you in the next one.